What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be giving you the top 10 loadouts you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone. We're also going to include a couple of bonus loadouts for you, including an attachment for one of the marksman rifles that they actually buffed at the beginning of Season 2 Reloaded that not a lot of people are talking about because the attachment itself when it came out was absolutely terrible. And so we're going to show you guys a loadout for that today. I kind of tried it out a little bit last night, but we're going to do some more testing this week. So if you end up liking it, try it out. And remember, we do have the TMNT event happening Thursday the 26th. So let me know what you guys think about that event. But we also got a lot of other news about Verdansk incoming for Season 3, as well as the return of maybe the AMAX, the Grau, the Kilo even, and I think the HDR is actually confirmed. So a lot of stuff incoming. Make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that noti bell, hit that like button so you don't miss out on any of this content. Let's get you these loadouts. All right, like I said, we're going to show you this bonus loadout kind of first. Right now, actually, I'm running the Survivor perk, the Quick Fix perk, Sometimes Tracker, and Resolute. Those are kind of my three perks that I've been running. Resolute or Ghost here for sure. Tempered is pretty popular on the ground, I've found, but Quick Fix for sure, and then either Tracker, Sprinter I'm finding on the ground quite a bit as well. So I either run Tracker or Quick Fix here for my perk number 2. Survivor, Mountaineer is absolutely terrible. They tried to fix it, but it literally is useless, just completely useless. So I'm running Survivor here for sure. But yeah, so those are my three perks that I'm running. Tactical and Lethals have been the same forever. And again, if you need 2 primaries in your loadout and you don't know how to do it, use your wild cards. You want to run Overkill. If you want 8 attachments on your primary, run a pistol as your secondary. You definitely want to be running Gunfighter. So for that bonus loadout is for the AEK 973 marksman rifle from Black Ops 6. It has this attachment called the full auto mod that they added at the beginning of Season 2, or actually it was for an event, and it was terrible. It was awful, had so much recoil, absolutely insane. But they buffed it in Season 2 Reloaded, and it doesn't feel terrible now. Surprisingly good, actually. Now, I'm not saying it's meta, anything like that, but it's something for you guys to try out if you feel like switching it up. So for this, I'm running the compensator muzzle, gain twist barrel here. Usually I would run reinforced, but the gain twist just feels better and has better iron sights. And then I'm running vertical foregrip and the extended mag 1. That's the only mag you can run with this, and along with that full auto mod. And we'll show this to you here in the firing range, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel bad. The recoil is very controllable now. I'm kind of running it as a sniper support. That's kind of what I've been using it as, and it doesn't feel terrible, man. Not awful at all. I'm running this with the FJX Imperium Sniper, the Akalina stock optic. I like the Suppressor L muzzle, the Fahrenheit 29-inch barrel, the FJ Kilo Tac stock, and the high velo ammo. This will one shot up to 72.4 meters, so it's a very solid option. Next, I have been having a ton of fun with the Morse sniper lately as well, and then I'm running this with a PDSW. The PDSW is fire, man. It is so much fun to run and surprisingly good. For the PDSW, we're rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor. I like the FTAC Series 9 barrel, the GR33 light rail, the TV TAC comb, and the Chimera laser light here. This is a lot of fun to run, man. I was very surprised on how good this actually was. It feels incredible. Then for that more sniper, I'm rocking the Akalina, whatever sight makes you comfortable, but I'm rocking this LR stock optic, the Photonic charge barrel, the XRK bro breaker grip, the super light 90 stock for a little faster ADS speed, and the anti-material slug rounds. And this will one shot over around 76.2 meters. Damage beyond range is 106.7 meters. Next up, we have the XMG LMG, and then I like the WSP9 here. It's absolutely incredible. For this XMG, we're rocking the Jason Armory 2x scope. I like the compensator muzzle here, long barrel or reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and the buffer weight stock. And the XMG is just so controllable when it comes to the recoil, man. It's just absolutely insane. Feels incredible. Then for that WSP9, use whatever makes you comfortable here, but I like the billeted break S muzzle, the his short light barrel, the XRK edge hand stuff underbarrel, 50 round mag. And remember, these extended mags on the Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 weapons are not supposed to give you any kind of mobility nerfs. It shows the nerfs in here, but they're not supposed to give you any kind of nerf anymore, but take that with a grain of salt. And then we're rocking the high grain rounds here. This WSP9, man, this thing kills quick, real quick. Very solid TTK on this. Next up, we have the Striker. Striker's awesome. And then I'm rocking the Krig C with this. I always want to call it the Krig 6, but for the striker, we're rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor. I like their striker recon long barrel, XRK edge hand stop under barrel, 48 or 60 round drum. Like I said, these aren't supposed to give you any kind of mobility nerfs, but again, take that with a grain of salt. But then we're also rocking the high grain rounds. The striker is so good, man. It's just so accurate too. So it's actually a really perfect sniper support as well, man. It feels great. Then for that Krig C, I'm rocking the Kepler Microflex, compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel here, vertical foregrip, and then mag 2. So this one too in the firing range. The thing about the Krig C is just kind of a little harder to control when it comes to the recoil, but I think they've been working on it quite a bit. But it's a lot better than it was at the beginning of season 2. So I think it's definitely a very viable option. Just kind of like the AK-74, it takes a little bit more skill to use. Next up, we have the Model L, which is still very solid, probably mid-tier 5 or number 5 or number 6 overall. And then we have the SOG. SOG is so good. It's actually tied with the PDSW at a 660 TTK. So very solid option. For the Model L, I like this Volsky reflex sight, along with a compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag 2. So this one's here in the firing range, but man, yeah, Model L is still really good, guys. Very little recoil as well. Just absolutely incredible. Also, a quick tip here too, if you guys are having trouble just kind of like activating your aim assist, this is kind of what you want to do. It's called, you want to get this rotational aim assist going. That way you kind of want to be doing something like this, or just be moving in a specific direction while you're firing. That way your aim assist kind of starts to kick in a little bit better. Just kind of go back and forth while you see people kind of move and strafe while they're firing. I usually like to move back and left. It's kind of just where I intend to go, is back and left. But just keep that in mind. If you guys see these shots are pretty accurate in the firing range and in the game, that's usually what's going on. Then for that SOG, I'm rocking the ported compensator muzzle here for sure, the reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. I love the SOG, man. The SOG feels incredible. I'm winning a lot of gunfights with this. I'm very seldom losing any kind of gunfights with this too. Kind of makes for a good sniper support as well. Although I probably don't like it as much out there at mid-range, but it's still not terrible. Next up, we have the Superior 46, which is a lot of people's favorite right now. Absolutely love it as well. And I've got this paired with the Ames 85, the most accurate weapon, in my opinion, right now in the game, alongside the XM4, but this is better now than the XM4 by far. For the Superior, we're rocking the Shadow Strike suppressor, 40 round mag, phantom grip. If you don't want to use the grip, maybe you want to use the Bore 99 short barrel, give you a little more mobility as well. Rescue 9 stock, and the high grain rounds. This thing is still just absolutely ridiculous. I love the Superior. It's so stinking quick. This is called the escape artist. That's kind of what I like to call it. Then for this Ames, I'm rocking Kepler Microflex or the Volsky. Volsky's good too. And the ported compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. This thing feels just absolutely incredible. I love the Ames 85, man. It's kind of like the Ames 85 is like the M13 for me back in the day. That's kind of what it feels like. Next up, we have the PPSH, very solid option, obviously. Top 3, definitely top 5 option. Then we have this TAC Evolver, which TTK wise is top tier. PPSH, TAC Evolver, a lot of fun to run. For the TAC Evolver, we're rocking the Spiritfire suppressor muzzle, the Righteous long barrel, the Hound 9G grip, the Rampart heavy stock, and the high grain rounds. So this thing in the firing range, we're not using a sight on it. Kind of got the PPSH sights too, right? But man, this thing is, it's got some visual recoil. There's no doubt about that. But my goodness, it's broken, man. That thing's so good. Then for that PPSH, I'm rocking the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and then the overpressured rounds. So the studio on the firing range, but man, yeah, I mean, PPSH, you guys know PPSH is just hella good, dude. Next up, KSV. KSV is great. I know it's technically not a top 10 option, but everybody just loves it so much, so I want to make sure you guys load out for it. It's very good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like a 675 TTK, so it just drops it right behind the PDSW and the SOG for me. And then right here, I'm going to pair this up with a GPR. GPR is still pretty good. It's not top 10 meta by any means, but the skin for this is absolutely ridiculous. And I had to show you guys kind of a I bought it so you don't have to kind of thing if you guys wouldn't just look at it, but man, it's kind of cool. But the GPR is just, it's still pretty solid and definitely usable. For the KSV, I like the compensator muzzle, long barrel here, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds. KSV, love this thing, dude. There's no doubt about, like, it's very accurate. It's not a bad weapon at all. TTK is really solid. Just, it takes like 11 or 12 bullets to fully down a guy, and that's kind of why it's there. But then we're rocking the GPR. I like the we'll rock the Volsky reflex side here. No, well, actually we'll rock that Kepler because it comes with a bundle. And then we're rocking the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and a mag 2. These aren't all the attachments that come with a bundle, but as you can see, like, it pretty much it doesn't change much with the bundle, which is nice. So the gun still looks the same and performs pretty well. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then the animation is ridiculous. It is. This is definitely one of the coolest ones I've seen. It looks like Call of Duty mobile type stuff, man. It's absolutely crazy. Look at this scene. Bring out a sword, hit it with a sword, shove it back in there. That's what she said. Gotta love it, man. Yeah, props to the design team on that one. That was dope. Next up, we have the AK-74. I've got this paired with the Lockman Shroud. The Lockman Shroud, number 2 overall TTK SMG, and number 1 overall when it comes to sprint to fire and TTK combined. So keep that in mind. For the AK, we're rocking the Volsky Reflex. I like the ported compensator muzzle here, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2. Now, like I said, AK-74 is definitely one where you have some visual recoil. One of the only really weapons in Black Ops 6 with visual recoil like this. I don't know, maybe it's the muzzle flash that's doing it and not so much the visual recoil, but it definitely takes some more skill to control that recoil a little bit. Then for this Lockman Shroud, I like the Ren 03 vertical grip, 50 round drum, Chimera laser, the sub OP ammo. If you want a sight on this instead, definitely rock an optic instead of the sub OP, completely up to you. Now I like the Jack Decimator kit here. Yeah, this thing, when it comes to sprint fire, I love it. Also tac stance, absolutely incredible. Now, here's my top 2. No matter what situation, I'm rocking these as my top 2 loadouts. You got a Cypher 91 paired with a Compact 92. I like this pairing for these. And then this one right here, I like this pairing a lot because it's a single fire AR with the Goblin MK2. And then you have the MCW that is going to be a little bit better mid-range gunfight. But like I said, MK2 is incredible. I like the MK2 here paired with the MCW, and I like the Cypher 91 here paired with a Compact. So mix and match each of these. They're great together. First up, for this MCW, you want to run this Jack Raven kit. I know a lot of people are having trouble putting the 40 round mag on here. Not sure why. Maybe try putting the 40 round mag and then putting the Jack Raven kit on there and then try it that way. I don't know. But the XRK hand stop underbarrel, second line Mammoth heavy barrel, Shadow Strike suppressor, absolutely incredible. Like I said, you want to use this as kind of a sniper support, but TTK is incredible on this. 600 TTK out to 26 meters. Next up, we have that MK2. I like the Willis 3 times here. Then we like the compensator muzzle, long barrel, extended mag 2, and overpressured rounds. I like that long barrel on there to extend that TTK out to a longer distance here. I'm just not great with single fire weapons, so I really don't love single fire weapons, but like I said, that's why we're running the MCW with it. This is my favorite loadout, period. Cypher 91, Compact 92. Now, Cypher 91 is my favorite weapon to use right now. I like pairing pretty much any SMG with it. Honestly, the SOG is what I've had most success with in my games. So Cypher 91, Compact 92, rocking the compensator muzzle, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 2, and the overpressured rounds here. If you want the sight, take off the overpressured rounds, put an optic. I'm telling you guys, this thing without the sight, absolutely incredible. Like, almost unbeatable when it comes to full auto assault rifles, man. Thing is insanely good. I absolutely love it. And for that compact 92 integrated suppressor barrel, this is a very underrated barrel. I think everybody should be using it. You get the suppression along with the bullet velocity and damage range from the reinforced barrel, actually better than the reinforced barrel, so keep that in mind. Ranger 4 grip here, extended mag 3, CQB grip, and the overpressured rounds. This thing just absolutely shreds. Like, TTK is incredible. Like, I've never recoil's a little tough, but the TTK is 605 all the way out to 15 meters for an SMG. That's great. Thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell so you don't miss a video like this or like one of these. We'll see you in the next one.